I don't mean to be dramatic, but I have to be dramatic because all of this is makeup. It's a bag full of makeup that I'm gonna show you today. And yes, I know it's a holiday bag, but it's just the only pretty bag I had to fit all the packages in, okay? It's just one bag and there are 4 bags. Oh my goodness. Okay, this video will have 2 parts, aka 2 videos. One will be featuring my purchases, and this will be part 2. And the first part, this one will be featuring PR. I actually got PR from Brent. I cannot believe it, guys. That's all thanks to my friend who traveled to the USA and could bring some packages with her, because if you live outside of the USA, you almost get no PR, especially if you live where I live, you're screwed. So this time I could finally get PR and I could even get some work to do, but let me show you everything. Okay, so from this bag, one will go to the purchases video. You will see it later. What shall we start with? Okay, Star Crushed Cosmetics sent me this beautiful package. SPR, am I a successful beauty blogger now? There's a candy. There's a silver glitter pigment. This one is so cute. It is so pretty. Also, the package itself is full of stars. This is a pressed eyeshadow. Look how cool the packaging is. And these stars, like, they come off. I actually want to use them in a makeup look. This purple eyeshadows, I think it's the best of the package. I like it the most. And these are 5 loose matte pigments. You don't encounter loose matte pigments so often. I cannot wait to use this in my look. I already have a great idea with those stars. Next up in this bag we have, it was my dream, we have Ensley Reign Cosmetics. By the way, I've already unboxed some things in the stories on the gram, and even, oh, look at this multichrome, and even did some looks. This one is a holochrome, meaning it's a duochrome, or rather multichrome, and also a holographic pigment. This one is also holochrome. See, the color shifts, but there's also holo inside. This one is, oh, a stunning multichrome shift. Look at the color change. Bronze to bright green. And this baby right here is a holochrome in blue to purple, and that's what I'm wearing on my under eye right now, on my lower lid. And oh my god, I cannot tell you how much I've been dying to try Ensley Reign Cosmetics, and now I finally can, and I can show you all the looks and tell you everything about it. Which, by the way, is the whole point of this video, so that you know which new products and brands I have. This is also purchase, I will show you later. And you can ask me, so ask away in the comments about all the products that you're curious about. Because this video is not to brag about how much stuff I have. Like, obviously I am happy about it, but that is not the point. These are multichrome pigments from a brand called Dieverune Cosmetics. This is how it is spelled, and these are absolutely stunning duochromes, or should I even say multichromes. The shift is quite noticeable, especially in those jars, and I am wearing this pink one on my top lid right now. Also love this one that shifts from green to orange, and the pink one has sort of a more flaky texture. It's very sparkly. If you look closely enough, you can see that there are flakes inside, like the multichrome flakes. It is so cute. I applied it on a glitter primer and the sparkle is stunning. Can't wait to use the other pigments. It also has this very convenient silicone lid that you can open and close. You can remove it completely if you like. 3 lip glosses from Holograve Cosmetics. This is called Embalm and Lip Gloss, and I actually did swatches for them. So I did try all the 3. One of them, this one, I also tried it on a black lipstick. They perform absolutely lovely. They do not feel sticky. These are just very lovely glosses. Like, I don't use glosses a lot in everyday wear, but I do love using them on the so-called no makeup days when I'm wearing very little makeup. So it's usually like no eye makeup and a lip gloss and like a bit of concealer. And yeah, it can definitely be a black gloss, why not? Wanted to save the best for the last, but I just don't have the willpower, okay? But more very exciting things are still coming up. So this brand is called Magical Hippie Crecallium, and they sent me the hugest PR box I have ever seen in my life. Not that I have seen a lot of PR to compare with, but oh my goodness. And look at how many goodies there are. There's a little bit of everything. The neon pigments, the hydroliners, the multichrome pigments. I have unboxed it in my stories on the gram, which is also the Mirror Beauty, by the way. And you can see all the goodies that are inside. I have opened them all so that you can see all the colors, all the hydroliners, all the duochromes, all the neons. The neons is so cute in these mushroom packagings. And of course I already did a lip art with the neons. If you like what you see, let me tell you that Magical Hippie Crecallium said they would give me an affiliate code. Right now as we speak I don't have it yet, but right now as you are watching the video, you can already see it on the screen. So you can get these products cheaper with a discount. So far, I have been loving everything. To be completely transparent, there was just one thing that bothered me slightly, and that was that those mushroom lids of the neon pigments were a bit tricky to open. However, I contacted the brand and they said they will work on fixing it. So most likely by the time you are buying it, it will already be fixed. A few miscellaneous items before we get to the next big brand, like big is really huge. When they contacted me, I could not believe it. I triple checked that this wasn't a fake account. That's how excited I was. But before that, my friend Swatch Happens, she's Swatch Happens here on YouTube, sent me a gift because that's how sweet of a person she is. So do check her out. She also does amazing colorful makeup looks. She sent me this mermaid palette from Ingrid Cosmetics. Is that right? I have never tried it before. And it seems like it's all white. But actually, I'm turning off some of the lights. No, the flash doesn't seem to help, does it? They are all different colors in here, I swear, but they're all iridescent colors. And I'm actually wearing two of them as my highlighter. So I'm wearing the one that shifts to purple and the one that is more like silver. So there is the purple one, silver, like a pinkish one, and a green one. And this, I think this will be my go-to highlighter palette. I will just take it everywhere. Of course, I can also use it as an eyeshadow. Then she also sent me the Milani Cosmetics lip topper. Milani Cosmetics I have heard about, and this is called Hypnotic Lights. The color is called Beaming Light. I already have it on my lips on top of two lipsticks that I'm wearing. One of them will be in the next video, by the way. And one of them was in the previous haul. And I've never tried anything from Milani Cosmetics before, so I am super excited. I also have a mini lip set from Ofra Cosmetics, and I also have never tried Ofra Cosmetics. I'm so excited to try these lips. Now, you might think these are not your typical colors, Julia. Like, this one definitely is. Like, love the pink, but these are so good for using in lip art whenever I need to paint humans or sand, you know, like things that are brown, basically. Trees. And also I have the Lanci multichrome eyeshadow palette. Okay, so here are the colors. Here they are directly. Okay, so this blue one actually shifts to pink. The pink one shifts to green. This like is an iridescent green one that shifts to pink. And this purplish one shifts to brown. And this is so cute. Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much for your gift. She actually sent me more things in a tone of brushes, but this video is already getting way too long, so I just showed you the things that were the most intriguing to me, and I think to you. And now to the brand that I was talking about. Have you guessed it yet? I got items from Smashbox! 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 And while a lot of people are saying, oh, Smashbox is not the hype anymore, it used to be the hype. Now, while I agree that it used to be way more hyped up, I think it didn't go anywhere. I've been using their primers, like I've been using and using and using their primers all this time. And what did they send me? A primer! A face primer. And this is my favorite face primer. I used it on my face today. Like, I used the tube that I already had open, but I'm super happy to have a new tube because I use it all the time. So it's Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. And it is perfect if you have a combo to oily or oily skin. If you have like combo to dry skin, maybe just use it on your T-zone because it's super mattifying. It's very mattifying. It takes away the shine instantly, which is what I always look for in my complexion products. Like I don't like glowy products, well, except for highlighters that I want them to be, but for foundation I don't like dewy, glowy, like all that stuff. I like matte, and I like matte primers. Then there is also a lip plus cheek tint. Oh, by the way, I'm also almost always using a Smashbox eye primer. Not today, because today I'm using a glitter primer, but whenever I'm using just an eyeshadow primer, it's pretty much always Smashbox. And they sent me this Halo lip and cheek tint. I used it as my blush today. Now, I don't think I will be using it much for the lips, because, you know, I love a bold lipstick and a crazy color, but for the blush, I think it works perfectly, and it's kind of a cooler tone than the one I got from Root Cosmetics, so that's perfect. I have a whole set. Then we have the Always Sharp Waterproof Kohl eyeliner. I don't know how Kohl will work on me. I mean, I guess it will work on the waterline. losing track of words. Colors are typically usually designed for the waterline. I think that's where it might work the best. Oh, no, it's not a pull kind. It's a twist kind. There we go. Oh, so cute. So cute. How do I use you? I guess when you twist it, it must be coming out or something like that. But because I just, like, I cannot get it out like this. There must be some secret. I need to watch a YouTube video about that. Or I need to make one, let me know if I should. So not sure I will use this on my upper lid, meaning that it would last, but it is definitely great for other purposes. Also, I think as a lip liner I might use it. And also, their Super Fanned Out Mascara. The sleek red metallic packaging. The packaging is kind of sexy. I don't know, can a packaging be sexy? But this one is. I don't know how to describe it, I just love it. So I haven't tried this mascara yet because obviously today I wanted to use a colorful mascara. I don't often use black mascara, but sometimes I do. And I definitely love the ones that give volume and length. I am super curious to find out about this one. Like, it does say volume, length, and lift, so that's what I'm hoping for. And now that you know how successful I am getting all this PR as a beauty creator. I cannot. I'm not successful yet, but now that you know it, go and watch this playlist. It's full of lovely videos. I might not be super successful, but that I can promise.